Hi, I'm Paul.
And I'm Stephanie.
And today is Canada Day.
To celebrate Canada's 150th birthday, we are going to count down 10 facts about Canada.
And we have a special surprise for you when we get to number 1.
Starting with our 10th fact, Canada is home to the longest street in the world. Yonge Street starts at Lake Ontario and runs through to the Minnesota border, a distance of almost 2,000 kilometers.
But don't worry, this video won't be as long as Yonge Street, but it may be close in length to Justin Bieber's,
also a Canadian,
Baby, which is 3 minutes and 36 seconds long.
Hey, what's that?
Why, that's a Justin Bieber.
Where did we even find that mutant thing?
I'm not sure. But speaking of mutants, the 9th fact on our list brings us to Marvel Comics' famous Wolverine, who, according to his origin stories, was born in northern Alberta.
Yes, and before Bieber Fever, there was our 8th fact, Beatlemania, a phrase coined by Sandy Gardner, who was a journalist with the Ottawa Journal in the 1960s, while he was writing a story about the Beatles. Beatlemania, Bleedlemania, Blackmania, Blackmania,
Blackberry smartphones. The 7th fact on our list. The famous BlackBerry cell phone was developed by Canadian company Research in Motion, based out of Waterloo, Ontario in 1984.
Speaking of Blackberries, you know who might enjoy them? Our 6th fact for you involves the mythical Sasquatch, who some believe roams about the forests of Western Canada. Much like his southern cousin, the Bigfoot, enthusiasts have spent years trying to prove his existence, but most generally believed him to be the product of wishful thinking and grainy camera footage.
Our 5th fact involves something that is a little easier to spot. A church in Montreal, which is often called the City of Saints, or City of 100 Bell Towers. There are just so many churches, some of which are hundreds of years old.
In fact, the oldest is the Notre Dame de Bon Secours Chapel, which was built in 1771.
But not all of Quebec's architectural wonders last quite so long. Our 4th fact actually melts each year. The Hotel de Glace is rebuilt each winter using 400 tons of ice and 12,000 tons of snow.
Even though our 3rd fact for you may be one of the best known symbols of Canada, it took 98 years for it to come into existence following the founding of our country. February 15th, 1965 was the day that Canada got its own national flag, the red and white maple leaf as we know it today.
Our 2nd fact involves more of what's inside the maple tree. Maple syrup. Maple syrup can actually come from the xylem sap of sugar maple, red maple, or black maple trees. However, most people associate maple with a single tree, but it can also be made from various maple species.
And our number 1 fact for you is, while maple syrup is produced in many places, Canada produces 71% of all the world's maple syrup, 91% of which is produced in Quebec.
Wait! You didn't think that was the end, did you? We still have an exciting announcement to make.
With it being Canada Day and Canada's 150th birthday, we are introducing a brand new lip balm flavor, Canadian Maple.
And it smells so good, you'll want to pour it on your pancakes. But that's not all. We are also bringing you another Scentalizing contest.
Yes, we are. And to win, all you have to do is send us a picture of something that reminds you of Canada and tell us why it means Canada to you. In 2008, the men's 8 won gold in Beijing. Then, in a ceremony on October 30th, 2009, on Elk Lake in Victoria, BC, The men's 8 passed the Olympic torch to some junior rowers, one of which was a friend of mine. It was so exciting to get to touch the Olympic torch.
You can submit your picture to us any way you'd like. You can message us on Facebook, Twitter, or you can even message our Etsy shop for that matter. You can email it to us if you'd like to. But just make sure you tell us why your picture means Canada to you. By doing so, you'll automatically be entered to win this gorgeous tote bag. It's even got our logo on it. Plus, a free Canadian maple lip balm. You have until July 14th to enter, so tell your friends, send us your picture, and hurry! Be sure to like us on Facebook, where you can keep up to date with all of our videos. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram, and
don't forget to hit subscribe down below. So until next time,
say no to common sense. Bye!
Happy Canada Day!
Did you know Canada was the first country to ever build a UFO landing pad?
Seriously? You're so full of weird facts. I guess we're prepared if aliens decide to land on Earth.
Definitely.